Wait, why must I don this bikini?
The defense parameters are uncharacteristically high. Is there a problem?
I just said it was embarrassing. Please allow me to wear ordinary apparel.
Request denied. Only the hero has the right to decide what his fellow party members may equip.
Alright everybody, we are here today taking a look at a little banger by the name of Mugen Souls, or is it Mugen? See, I don't know. I don't really know, but this one, you'll probably be familiar with. This is a game from all the way back from 2012, and let me tell you, once we get into the game, you'll understand why exactly it's a game from 2012. Let's just say, nowadays, you probably won't see a lot of these games nowadays anymore for reasons you'll soon see and we'll probably discuss here a little bit. This that we're checking out though is the recent Nintendo Switch release of Mugen Souls. Nothing is censored. There was a PC release of this game that was apparently censored. What you're looking at here is the Switch release of what technically is the PS3 Japanese version. So everything has been left as it is, as you'll see by the content, as you'll see by the text and the dialogue, and the minigames as well. Let's get to it.
7 worlds. In our universe, there are 7 worlds, shining in 7 colors. Yellow, shining sun world. Orange, glowing moon world. Red, vivid fire world. Indigo, frosted water world. Green, tropical tree world. Blue, advanced metal world. Violet, earth and soil world. These worlds exist and act independent of one another. This has allowed them to develop and nurture unique cultures. And now, we've received a decree from the magnanimous Chou-Chou.
I'm gonna make everything in each of these worlds bow to me.
Chapter 1. Overwhelming Intro. The beautiful, undisputed god issues her world domination decree.
The perfect title, I would say, for Chapter 1. Not too long, not too short, just the exact length that you need.
I'm beat. Let's get right to it and jump in the hot spring. Voodoo. Chou-Chou? La la la. This feels so good. My skin always gets so nice and smooth. Washing with a shampoo is the best. Voodoo! Voodoo! Ugh, this one's shrunk a lot. I'll have to make a new peon soon. Chou-Chou! Oh, Chou-Chou! Here you are. What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? Come on, join me. How can you be so laid back and lounge in a hot spring after you've said that you plan to take over the 7 worlds? Recharging my batteries by bathing is super important. Plus, it wouldn't be cool if the ruler was a dirty girl.
I mean, there's arguments against that, I would say, but that's a different story altogether.
The mark of a true leader is the love and adulation given by her peasants. A lovely appearance is key to that. Really? Well, I suppose it makes sense. Of course it does. Come on, Altis. Rip those clothes off and get in here with me. It feels like I'm being roped into this situation. But okay, allow me to join you. I'll wash off out here before getting into the spring. Do you have a shampoo I can use? Naturally. Hoodoo? Thank you. I've been wondering, is it okay to use your loyal shampoos like this? Yeah, sure. Since I'm the leader and they're the peons, I can use them however I want. I suppose that makes sense too. And what about your number 1 peon? I recall seeing him outside pouting.
Gah!
Ryuto, are you over there?
Well, not really. I mean, I'm outside, but it's not like I was trying to sneak a peek.
Whatever. If you want to join us, you should have said so from the start. Come on, get your butt in here. Maybe this isn't the best idea.
Really? Are you really sure it's okay?
I already said it was, didn't I? If you don't hurry up, we'll be all done.
Okay then. Ready or not, here I come. Oh my god! Auga!
There it goes! The red Ryuto geyser!
Oh, that can't be good.
Damn, that's close. Why did it take you this long to see it?
You know, he was busy apparently trying to sneak a peek.
Because he was loitering around outside of the hot spring.
Call him on it, Altis.
Sorry. Oh, an incoming transmission from the approaching vessel.
Let me see. Dear unknown ship, you are entering the Great Demon Lord's realm. If you do not turn around and leave in respectful silence, we will attack. Pretty cut and dry. So? So, you ask? They've got pretty big ones to challenge me. Ryuto, tell them this. From this moment on, your world belongs to me.
Got it. How do I send transmissions again?
Huh? You don't know?
No, I've never had to. Maybe it's in the owner's manual.
If we sit here like this, we'll be boarded in minutes.
Huh? Oh, monsters!
I found you! Ah! Stop it! Don't break my ship!
Okay, so there's gonna be a little tutorial along the way. I'm gonna skip those and just kind of discuss it really quickly myself. Otherwise, the tutorial's gonna be a little bit lengthy. But essentially, that little circle that you're seeing around me, it dictates who is in my attack range and whatnot. What we want to do is not necessarily, well, right now we have to attack. What we're going to do, for the most part, is charm these individuals into becoming our peons, which ends the fight, gives us experience, and it gives us a lot of things in the future to craft and stuff like that. But right now, we just have to do regular attacks, so we'll just attack this regular.
Huh?
Kobold here.
Ow!
We get jumped by this big rhinoceros dude. So, how do you charm them? Well, you gotta go into Mo Kill. So for instance, everything still around the radius will indeed take effect of this Mo Kill that we're gonna do. Shut up, I got it. And we have to look at what their Mo is all about. So for instance, this first guy is a sadist, second dude's a sadist, and well, all of them are sadists. So we're supposed to find phrases that might sade the sadist personality. But sometimes you also see where their feeling is either angry or infatuated or happy. Sometimes the feeling also takes precedence as well. So just because they're a sadist and they're unhappy, if you give them like a nice thing to say, even though they're a sadist, they might actually enjoy that more than, you know, giving them a sadist phrase if their feeling is not feeling that great. It's a little bit interesting to explain, obviously, but that's the gist of it. And believe me, it's a lot faster than the game actually telling us about it. So, we want the big dude, obviously. So he's feeling already infatuated, so let's just go with, for sadist personality, let's go with bipolar as a phrase. We'll go with hit, and we'll go with desperate.
It's not like I'm interested by you. Love me.
2, already infatuated. And because they become infatuated, they turn to an instant attack for us, a small peon ball. You could also use the infatuation to heal yourselves as well. But right now we have it set to attack as a small peon ball.
Hands and knees, become my chair. Why, you love me.
So that's one way to end battles. You don't necessarily just have to kick everybody's ass if you want to. That's one way to go about it. So, all we do is, RPG type battles, turn-based? No. We also do ship battles in this game. No, Rabbit, don't start. Here's the important part with this. Essentially, certain attacks coming your way could be countered or not, depending on what you use, and some will be effective. So right now we're even playing field. What do we want to do? I'm thinking to myself, let's just go for a straight up attack at the moment. Pierce, for instance, will nullify, reflect, and absorb. I don't think they'll be doing that at the moment. So I'm thinking they'll probably be attacking straight up, such as ourselves. So I'm going to attack myself as well. And if we both guess the same thing, we go into a rally, which then whoever is stronger at the time will win that rally. Let's see if both of us went with attack. Yes. So we're going into a rally, we're stronger, so we should win this one. Uh-oh. Now, what do you got? The enemy ship seems to be in trouble. So maybe now they're looking to, perhaps heal themselves or something. So let's do Pierce this time around. Again, this is based on their current situation in combat and also whatever Ryuto's saying down there as well. How'd that work? Oh, they just went for regular attack. Surprising. So how do we attack? We would have basically negated our own damage as well. I mean, the way Ryuto mentioned it, I thought they were up to something to maybe heal, but apparently not. Now, more than likely, is where they're looking to heal. So we'll just stick to Pierce this time around, too. Maybe in a fast attack would have probably worked. But that should do it. Okay, so here we have our hub world, which is the G Castle itself. We can roam around here, do a little, spring bats or whatever. Here we can recruit characters, like literally hire individuals to become our peons as well, to take them for combat, different classes and stuff like that. We don't have enough money to do that right now, but we can get soldiers, Chou-Chou or whatever, Pururu, whatever your name is, I got it. Soldiers, gunners, and wizards, and I'm pretty sure as you progress with the game, more and different classes unlock. So this is where I've mentioned that resemblance to this Gaia. You'll probably know a lot of similarities with this Gaia in particular here. Okay. Then let's see. Bulletin, I think it's going to be for play data, monster info, and also the gallery. The game does indeed have a gallery, as I've mentioned. Thankfully, because of Visa Asia Soft, it's the original PS3 one, so nothing censored here on this one. And that's about it for now. We also have an item shop back there in the weapon shop, but we got no money. So for now, let's just progress with the story here a little bit and go into a world before we wrap up.
Chapter 2. Overwhelming Debut. Round up the heroes and demon lords, and make them my peons.
These fucking titles, man.
We're here. Solid ground at last. I was so sick of the ship's death. It's been a while for me too. Since getting punted out of the netherworld, I've just been floating around space. So? Gosh, how long's it been for me? It's been like 100 or maybe 1,000 years.
Aren't you exaggerating a little? Wow. Sunworld sure is pretty, isn't it?
Yep, it completely captures that archetypal fantasy vibe. A fitting first conquest.
Okay, so before we move on, as I've mentioned, this game comes with every piece of DLC, which is a lot for this game. I decided to use some of it, so I'm going to go ahead and dress up Chou-Chou as a little bit of Nep-Nep. And Altis is going to be dressed up as Furia. So there's nothing for Ryuto. For some reason, all the clothing is, just about all of it is like female-based, so unless I want to make Ryuto a femboy, I guess I'll just keep him as default. Which, nothing wrong with that, to be honest with you, but let's just move onwards this way.
Here they come!
Alright, more tutorializing. So, this is going to be very important because this crystal could essentially change the entire flow of combat. So in case you don't want to deal with every single enemy on the screen, you can just deal with this crystal to, for instance, just charm everybody. Okay, so we do have linkage already, great. Let's go ahead and we want to use linkage on. Mushroom 22 in Tulip is that. Let's go for the mushroom dude is what I'm thinking. These linkage attacks, very random and also really silly. They're completely silly is the best way to kind of describe them. So, I think they're random to my knowledge too. So here we're doing card game. Which we're using
Who
Nep
wants to become mine next?
as a literal weapon. Now, if we want to completely end this battle now, we could go for a Mo kill here. Or go back to linkage between us and Altis if we want to. But let's do Mo kill first. With maybe the crystal. The crystal is apparently terse. That's an interesting one. Might not get it, but let's go with glare for terse. Let's go with bipolar. Not sure which one works best. We'll try desperate. Might not work, but we'll
It's not like I'm interested in you or anything.
we got it.
Love me.
Though by charming him, everybody is charmed.
Carve your master's name into your body.
And as I've mentioned, we also, as you can see, we got transparency and loss as Chou-Chou? I forgot what the game calls them. But as you can see, basically the game has a lot of interesting little combat mechanics, so it does switch it up. It's not just your typical turn-based yada yada yada. There's different ways to kind of go about combat, which is what doesn't even make it stand out. This is a game that I never played originally. I knew of it, but I never actually played it myself. I remember seeing it all the time back in GameStop, like in the stands or whatever, or the little display cases. For the PS3 in particular, I believe, but I was just like never really picked it up myself, right? But it's unfortunate I
Another
didn't.
peon. If we keep this pace, I'll be done here in no time flat.
Okay, so at this point, I'm going to do a bit of a cut forward. As I mentioned, there's a lot of story in this game, which is really, really humorous as a matter of fact. But, especially if you enjoy the tongue-in-cheek humor. But there's something I really want us to see before we wrap up, and we're almost at the end of the video, so this is going to be very important
We
because
finally reached civilization.
it's a very important game mechanic, but it's also a very humorous cutscene.
Come on, just find someone and grill him about this hero person and demon lord.
You won't find either of them so easy. We have to carefully search the entire world.
Thus enters the silent protagonist, or so we think.
What was that? Is it coming from over there?
So before, Hope, don't say it, don't say it.
Jeez, look at him throwing vases around without saying a single word.
God damn it, I was gonna quiz you guys and say, what do you think he's doing at the moment? She already spilled the beans. Yes, he's in a stranger's house, throwing vases around. Where have we heard that before?
He's certainly a dangerous man. Let's keep our distance, kids. Oh, look it! He waltzed into someone else's home. Holy crap, look at all the places he's searching. I don't think he got permission to look in there. He's not just a dangerous man. He's a crook, a criminal.
Well,
However, Ryuto does know what's happening. He's fully aware of the main protagonist.
Wow, we just witnessed a crime. I guess panty thieves do exist.
Oh, he's stealing panties too?
I'm all for acts of evil, but he seemed kind of icky. He left vase fragments all over the place. That's really dangerous. What if someone steps on them? Don't forget, the people living in the home let him do it. They probably think he's too dangerous to approach.
NPCs, baby.
that is a hero.
Wanna repeat that?
He's a hero, probably.
You're a real comedian, aren't you? Didn't you just say that heroes are cool and everyone looks up to them?
That's still the truth. I wouldn't lie to you. If a hero sees a clay pot or vase, he's inclined to break it. If he sees a dresser, he's compelled to open it.
That's crazy talk. What kind of mental affliction is that? Now, at least we found one of the people we were looking for. Ugh, Just the thought of making that sicko my peon gives me goosebumps.
Don't be like that. I know how you feel, but remember, it's for the sake of universal domination.
We're not done yet, believe me.
There he is, the hero from before.
Something still makes me feel unwashed and greasy about this.
No excuses. Suck it up and turn him into your adoring little underling.
Wait, someone else is with him.
Oh, you're right. You're crapping me.
Sir Skyheart? I'm, really embarrassed.
Sandy, how many times must I remind you? It's not Sir Skyheart, but Lord Hero.
I apologize for my... Wait, why must I don this bikini?
The defense parameters are uncharacteristically high. Is there a problem?
Yes, I just said it was embarrassing. Please allow me to wear ordinary apparel.
Request denied. Only the hero has the right to decide what his fellow party members may equip.
I'm not another party member. Please let me return to my castle.
Is this another mental affliction that all heroes seem to show?
Bikini! My holy god!
If you perform your bloody geyser trick here, you're pathetic.
Okay, enough of this. Hey, you!
Huh? Who are you?
Who am I? Who do you think you are, parading a poor girl around in a tiny bikini?
Oh dear! Please don't look at me.
I only do what is proper for a hero.
Proper my ass!
Ah, I know your type. You're upset that I haven't allowed you to wear a bikini too.
Huh?
A moment. I've many other swimsuits. Let me see if one of these will fit your petite frame.
I don't need a stinking bikini. Why should I wear one anyway?
Oh, that's not it? Then I don't have any more words to waste on you. Scram.
I still got something to say!
Wow, I've never seen our dear little Chou-Chou get snubbed like that.
He's definitely a hero, a cut above the rest.
Oh man, this guy's pissed me off. I'm gonna pee on his ass right now!
Did you just do something?
Ineffective? So, I don't get you going or something?
Get me going? I've no idea what you're babbling about. I'll waste no more time on you. Let's march, Sandy.
Oh, please save me.
Go, spell that magically returns me safely to the castle.
Hey, wait! No fair!
I pegged him as just another pervert, but he seems to be a bona fide hero. Chou-Chou's charms actually failed, too.
That was just a fluke. No matter what, he'll be all mine.
Alright everybody, and that being said and done, perfect place for us to wrap up here. This has been Mugen, or Mugen, whatever. Souls on the Nintendo Switch, as I've mentioned. Uncensored, thanks to East Asia Soft. And it's really great to actually have this now fully how it should have been intended and playable on a current console. You don't necessarily have to go and, search for a PS3 in order to play the original intended version, unlike the PC version that's floating out there as well. So, again, if this is something that humors you, and I think it should, especially as I've mentioned, it's a breath of fresh air. Considering how games tend to be nowadays, it's just fun when a game is just a game, and we can all have fun without necessarily trying to dissect every little piece about, well, what do you mean by that? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time.